People look at the Atlantic City Beer Festival kind of not like a traditional beer festival. They almost look at it like Christmas.
How many years have you been coming here?
About 6.
This is our 7th year.
This is my 3rd one in a row.
6 years!
6th year at Beerfest. This is my 4th year at Beerfest.
This is our 4th year here at the Beerfest, so we're loving it and we're dressed for the occasion.
The festival itself has grown into just that, a festival, festivities, layers and layers and layers of programming that celebrate beer, hence celebration of the suds. Now we've given people an avenue to learn about beer, sample beer, talk about beer, and just have an all-around good time saying, hey man, barley, hops, and suds, we're in.
This is the greatest porter in the United States of America, and I just had it at Beerfest 2013.
So last year we actually hit 105 breweries.
Hey, how many people have you had coming here so far? A bazillion.
The craft beer boom is just so big, and there's so many people doing really cool things.
Barrels of Madagascar vanilla beans, you have wooden beanie, revenge with Monster Mash, a 10% 100 IBU Rushed Imperial Stout. Big dark chocolatey hoppy, but not heavy beer. Cheers, have a beer.
The Atlantic City Beer Music Festival is a great way to highlight and say, hey, look what I have to offer. It's a chance to introduce themselves to a public of 24 to 25,000 people.
Magic has a big hit, you can see amongst all the fans here, so we love this show.
Always a blast. It's amazing how many people and groups come out with the different t-shirts each year, identifying themselves and how many years they've come. And I recognize a lot of faces from the past couple of years too, which is pretty remarkable. So it's a great time.
I am loving this. Amazing. I mean, I've had Firestone Walker, which is like one of my favorite beers. It's a West Coast beer, so it's a little harder to find out here on the East Coast. I'm getting to try a lot of beers that I love that I have a little bit of a hard time finding in New York City, so it's like a special treat for me.
Reverend Horton Heat!
In 2013, we had a fantastic lineup. So I thought, in 2014, how are we going to outdo that? How are we going to, outdo, the product that we put together for 2013? And I think we grabbed a lineup that's going to blow people's minds, make their heads explode. For session 1, really excited. We scored another Jersey band, saves the day. Session 2, we wanted to, pop it up, make it a little more fun, get people dancing in the middle of the afternoon, and, we scored the Dirty Heads. And then, to close out the weekend, Saturday night, Session 3, Less Than Jake. People like that kind of, let's bounce around, let's drink, let's have fun, hug somebody, just a cool vibe throughout the course of the weekend. One of the key components to the festival is our exhibitors. Our exhibitors are almost like the festival's personality. Different lifestyle exhibitors that all kind of thrive on beer. Are they beer related? They're beer associated. This year is no different. 2014, a lot of exhibitors bringing some fun, unique, must-have items, to the table.
Beerfest!
Atlantic City has a great flavor. Atlantic City is embracing beer. So to grab a lot of local establishments, the Harry's, the Palm, Phillips, even Tony Baloney's, and marry them with some of the beer partners is kind of a no-brainer.
We have Delaware Bay oysters, some local clams, and we're doing some U-peel shrimp.
Oh, that looks so good right now.
And they go great with beer.
Paulie is slinging food. What are you cooking today?
We're doing chicken meatball sliders. The Palm's we're doing our cheese cottage lobster fries. And the kicker is our homemade hot dogs wrapped in Philadelphia pretzels.
We're trying to drive tourism through Atlantic City. I can't do that putting up a regular pop-up restaurant. I can do that by taking some of our existing restaurants and saying, hey, meet 24,000 people. 24,000 people, meet some Atlantic City restaurants, and it melds really well together and creates almost a catalyst for people to come back to Atlantic City.
We had a couple come in, they flew from Australia to come to Atlantic City for the weekend because of Beerfest.
That is awesome.
That's insane.
And they're here getting Tony Baloney's.
Oh, they're here, and they came to the shop tonight.
We all love getting out of the restaurant and doing things and supporting the community and making this town, showing what we really have to offer.
You know, the home for this festival is Atlantic City. It's Atlantic City's Beer Festival. Atlantic City has so much to offer, not just, you know, this beer fest, but, you know, what's around it with the boardwalk, you know, our partner Bally's, you know, ridiculous hotel rates, you know, it's inexpensive. Come, spend the weekend, you know, go to a session, then catch a show, do some gambling, go to a spa, shop. Atlantic City has everything for our customer.
I love it. I love AC. It's a quick ride from New York City. My wife and I just took the bus down here, and here we are having a blast.
I mean, the great part is, you know, you check into your hotel, you're walking back and forth to the convention center, you're grabbing a cab, you're grabbing a limo, your car's parked, man. Hang out. Atlantic City has everything to offer. It's the perfect backdrop/partner to the weekend.
Well, this is our third year attending the event, and it's our third of 50. We have committed to 47 more years of attending the Atlantic City Celebration of the Suds.